Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review, man. Look, we at Christmas Eve, man. This year, Ross knocked it out of the park. Ross, DD Discount, Ollie's, Target, Walmart, they all knocked it out of the park. It was a home run, but I don't know how to say it right. By far, Ross was the best. They was the hands down champ. They revitalized the whole damn market, a whole damn collector's market. They revitalized it. People were going out hunting and just happy to find stuff. Now, the holidays is not about just spending money, but you know what? People were happy just to find stuff. And you know what? I hear so many people telling me that Christmas has never been commercialized. It's about togetherness and love and, the family coming together. Fam, I don't think you understand what commercialized is. Buying presents, somebody had to spend money. That means somebody had to work a job, work some overtime, either not pay the rent for that month to get them presents. Then to put the food on the table. Food is expensive. That's one thing. Then you got to look at, you want your family here. Either they flying in, that's going to cost. Either they driving in, that gas is going to cost. And if they driving, they may have to stay a couple of nights out on the road, so you got to pay for hotels. Then once they get here, they might have to stay in a hotel again. So you're looking at all of this, man. Then plus the food. The holidays have always been commercialized. You just never paid attention to it. We were busy as young people looking at other sides of this, man, but right now, the holidays is still about love, man. It's still about togetherness. It's still about you finding your own clan and clicking with them. We're not always going to be with the people that made us. Blood is just blood. Family is a word. Anybody could be your family. Anybody that put their love and heart into you, that's family. If you go missing and they can find you, that's your family. Fam, like I said, every day, this holiday season has been a blessing for a lot of us collectors. We've been able to find stuff for our shoes, small electronics, toys, Funko Pops, Hot Wheel cars, video game consoles, video games in general, man, just everything, die-cast cars. I remember when Costco came out and had those cars earlier this year, I think like in November, and I was posting it and telling people to come get them, and people were like, well, man, I'm going to wait. I'm going to get a couple of weeks. They were all gone. Then people were like, man, why you didn't tell me that they were going to be gone? I told you, anytime that anything is posted, you need to get into it, just like with this Ross situation. Now, I explained to everybody how retail works because I worked retail for many years. Manager, assistant manager, it's just real. Until I just got tired and started to do other stuff, man. And my thing is, retail is a hard job. You're not just doing one job, you're doing three. You're doing stocking, you're doing cashiering, you answering questions, you sweeping the floor, you mopping up stuff when people spill stuff or break stuff. Man, these are things that a lot of people don't understand. The store, at night may close at 12 o'clock because of the extended holiday hours, but you may not leave there to 3 or 4 o'clock. And the store is still not completely done. So when you get in there, if the store opens at 7 or 8, you ain't had no time to sleep. You didn't have no chance to really sit back and kick it with your family. You just right back up, going to work, and you in there. You just tell them to pick the stuff up off the floor and toss it across the top of the racks. For somebody to sweep the floor and, we go from there. But see, that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of these people ain't getting no sleep. They tired, they angry, and they're frustrated. And people come in with nasty attitudes and, say little horrible shit. And we all know. But see, the thing is, we ask, how is the stuff stocked? How's the merchandise done? Are they just stocking stuff on top of stuff? No, they putting stuff everywhere because you can't place it all in one section. And sometimes when you place it in one section, you have other collectors come and move it and hide it. Like when I was in Ross the other day, I found Star Wars stuff in the shoe section. It let me know that a collector out there was hiding the stuff in the shoe section. And I'm like, this shit is just $5. Just pick it up before somebody else buy it. My thing is, we all knew this wasn't going to be sustainable. We all knew this was a holiday thing that we can come in and enjoy and get stuff for reasonable prices. You know, even the prices were so damn reasonable, people were still upset and angry saying it was too high. I'm like, shit, you talking from anywhere from $4 to $10 and people complaining? We haven't seen toy prices like that since, what, the early 2000s? Man, right now, it is what it is. We're doing what we're supposed to do, but you know, I think the community as a whole needs to calm down just a little bit, man. We got this, but you know, yeah, things are going to change. You know, there is a lot of good deals out there to be had. You just got to search now for them. Ollie's is kind of tapering down. The stock has dwindled. The ones that I went to recently, they're dwindled because I didn't show you any of that because I was like, oh, wow, what really happened? It's just like Ollie's, Ross. My wife was like, man, whatever happened to the toy section? Why is it, you know, shrinking? You know, and she said, oh, they ban the toys. That's what's happening. And I said, yeah, that's what happens. They buy them and, you know, after they stock, you only have so much stock to put out. And what happened in California, in Florida, and Texas, they have way more stock there. Those are tourist places. Yeah, California, Texas, and Florida are tourist places. And those Rosses had a ton of shit. I mean, those stores were just hitting. Stuff that they got, we didn't get. You know, and they were talking about, oh, collectors. I see collectors in there, but they like, man, you know, they throwing their hands up because, you know, either they waited too late or, you know, they were like, man, you know, I thought I could wait a little while and, you know, wait till the prices go down. Maybe the prices go down a little more. I said, well, you know, with Christmas being actually on Monday, you might want to have picked the stuff up. If you see it right now and you could afford to buy it, pick it up. Don't wait, then complain. You know, once it hit eBay and you're looking at them prices like those movie Monsters by Jada Toys. Dude, if you could have picked, I would have loved to pick the creature up from the creature from Black, you know what I'm trying to say. The creature from the Black Lagoon. I'd have loved to pick that one up. The Bride of Frankenstein, they had the Invisible Man, they had Dracula, I think. I'd have loved to pick them all up. It would have been fun. My whole thing is, then a lot of people seeing the retro carded, you know, Dark Phoenix, the Spiral, Long Shot, you know, Avalanche, and all of those characters, man. I didn't see any of those. You know, and there was nothing wrong with not being able to see any of those. You know, shit, it wasn't meant for me to see those. It was a lot of stuff that, you know, like the TJ Maxx's and Marshalls that I went to, fam, all they had was Giannis. I mean, Giannis, my bad, Giannis. I'm saying Giannis, and I apologize to everybody out there because somebody actually brought that to my attention. Giannis. They had a lot of Giannis. Each one that I went to, they only had Giannis. And I'm like, damn, I already got two. I don't need no more of that. You know, I didn't see any of the basketball courts at Ross. I didn't see any more of the X-Men VHS cassettes. I didn't see any more. I didn't see Morph. I didn't see Storm. You know, I didn't see the other ones that they had either. So, you know, I didn't get the chance to see for G.I. Joe Classified. I didn't see Recondo, Crocmaster, the 3-pack for the Vipers. I didn't see Copperhead, Shipwreck, Bazooka, Torpedo. I didn't see none of those. Someone seen the Maverick Top Gun Transformer. And they were like, man, I don't know if I should pick this up, man. You know, I'll wait till later. I said, man, if you see it now, pick it up. Go back, pick it up. If you ain't too far, go back, pick it up. And that's it. Because once that's done, fam, I'm serious. If you only seen one, pick it up. Because if you look for it later on eBay, you don't wish you picked it up. I'm serious. A lot of those Transformers that I seen, I wouldn't have mind picking them up. But at the time, I wasn't into Transformers. You know, and that was like recently. So I'm saying with everything that you see now on those shelves, that's it. There's nothing else coming out. You know, I talked to a lot of the managers at the stores. I chopped it up with them, and they were like, man, look, This is it, fam. I know you're a collector and I know you do a little YouTube channel. That's how people talk, a little YouTube channel. And it is a little YouTube channel. And they were like, man, I see, what it is that you do after this stop. Last time that we did that you came in, that was it. They said there's nothing else unless something come from out of the, a Hail Mary comes from somewhere, but there's no more stock in toys, because trust me, if we had more toy stock and all those tables out there empty, they said we would have filled them up. And I was just sitting there thinking about it. I went to Target, talked to some people, chopped it up with them, and they were telling me, they said, hey, fam, the toy reset is coming, right? And I was like, yeah, around January. They said, yeah, around about that time, because they said once the Christmas rush hits and all of that stuff is cleared out, they bring new stuff in. You pay for spots on a planogram, and that's how it works, man. You look at everything that you're trying to bring in, and that's the thing. I was telling everybody to pick up that Spin Masters Batwing. A lot of people was like, oh, that's too high. But for $20, when it was $20, that was the time to pick it up. Not everything you're going to find is a straight up steal of a deal. You're going to find shit where you paid some money. And that's just the way it works. Not everything is like what people make it out. You go in there and you find a whole bunch of shit for $2. No, that ain't how it works, fam. You going to go in there, you going to see some shit. And you may not like what you see, and you may just keep your money in your pocket. Honestly, I've been keeping my money in my pocket on some things. Some things I've been like, yeah, man, I was thinking about that. They had some sales on some wrestling figures, and I was like, I don't know about that. You got to know what it is. They had some Jurassic Park, because I was saying Jurassic, like with a T, like it was rustic, and my wife was like, that's really irking me. I said, people know what the hell I mean. My country ass, you know what the hell I mean. But with that being said, man, I'm just saying, if you're going to go out, look right now, the day after Christmas. If you don't care about the box of the packaging, a good day to go is the day after Christmas, and you will be able to find out what's left and what people are returning. Some of the stuff that they're returning could be some finds for you, some things that you could pick up. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I picked up some stuff. I picked up some Dungeons and Dragons animated, some Dungeons and Dragons, the actual movie. I picked up some 7 Deadly Sins. I picked up some Hot Wheel cars, and something off of eBay. I'll do a video on that. I know you've been like, oh, you've been doing a lot of damn pickup videos lately. Yeah, you know what? It's been a lot of deals coming lately. And like I said, once those deals are there, use them. And once they're gone, man, it's going to be a minute, before the toy sections are stocked again. Like I said, once this hit, it goes to be like a flood season during December, November and December. It's a flood season of toys coming in, for people to buy. If you go to Target, you notice a lot of the board games are going. Just a lot of different shit is gone. Toys, board games, Legos, action figures. Man, the whole action figure section in Target looked a hot ass mess. There was nothing. There was no Marvel Legends worth anything. There was no classified figures worth anything. And, the bigger mega figures that I seen them have, for McFarlane DC Multiverse, like I think it was the Anti-Monitor and the Bat Buster, the big bat suit thing. I thought it would be on like sale for like 19, like $20, like 10, 15 or something like that. No, shit was still full price at $40. I said, no, that's going to stay on its shelf. Fam, I'm not going to pay a lot for this damn muffler. I'm not. I'm going to go in there and just keep it for what it is. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.